We've been writing this album since when we started writing, maybe about almost a year ago. But it's a step in a slightly different direction. It's just a natural evolution of our sound, I guess.
We're not trying to write for the fans. We're not trying to write radio hits. We're not trying to do anything besides just be us. And it's coming together really well. It's a different sound, but it's still the same. It's still OnceOver.
The new album is going to have somewhere between 14 and 16 songs. It really expands, all these songs individually expand on our dynamic range. We definitely go from, softer, prettier parts than we've ever done to even heavier, more girthy parts than we've ever had before.
We've never been the most prolific band in the world, so I'm really surprised that we wrote over about 30 songs in one form or another. We were just able to write so many songs, so I think this new record is benefiting big from that.
The songs have been both hard and easy to write. Some of them have written themselves, some of them have required quite a bit of work, but in the end, they're all sounding pretty cool. It's going to be both brutal and beautiful, hopefully by the end.
So Steve, who's our drummer, has moved to singing vocals, and he's doing an amazing job at it. And I think you guys will all really appreciate and enjoy the music as it comes out.
He's got a cool voice for the new style of music. It's not going to be too much of a shock for anybody because Dave's not doing it. Steve does have a higher voice than Dave, but it fits well with the music. He can still hit a lot of the same notes, has the same similar growls and screams, so it's not going to be too bad for anybody. I think everyone's really going to like it.
And some of the demo tracks are just sounding absolutely phenomenal. So I'm really excited to hear this whole entire record and I'm singing on it.
And for me, it's been very, very stressful for me, because trying to replace Dave is a hard thing to do. I mean, he's, one of my best friends, and he's, so talented, and everybody who loves OnceOver has, come to love him. And so, for me, luckily, I've been able to learn from him, through producing him and, helping him write, Not only did I help him, but he helped me immensely when it comes to singing, and I don't think anybody will ever be able to write the lyrics that he writes, but at least I have the idea that I can, take what I've learned from him and develop that in my own way, so we can keep OnceOver on the right track and keep it going the same way.
As far as live shows are concerned with the band, Steve's doing drums and vocals in the studio, but obviously you can't do both live. Well, he probably could, but we're not going to do that. We're going to have Steve take over as frontman, and we're just going to have some fill-in drummers for live shows until we find a good, solid replacement. That's just going to take time, but we're tired of sitting around in the studio. We want to play live again, so we're just going to fill the void with what we can while we can.
Well, we haven't played in a while, so I'm going to be really excited to play live. It's been hard having to sit back and work on this album and not get out there and play. But we've got direction now. We know where we're going, so it's going to be really exciting. And I can't wait to get some of those new songs out there and have people and see how people react to the songs.
I'm so looking forward to playing these songs live. I mean, there's without a doubt some of the most intense parts we've ever written on this record. I just feel like it's such a strong record, and I'm so glad that we were keeping on and going because, after Dave left, we could have totally left. We could have totally stopped. But we felt like we still had it in us, and so we're going to try. And I hope, and I really hope that I see you guys soon. And you're going to be singing the words, and also be able to rock out to some of our old stuff because we're not forgetting about that too. We still know where we've come from. So it's a big change, but I think you guys will like it, and I think that it's going to be great.